Alright guys, well, you can kind of see the silhouette of me, but I come out here. It's second day of shotgun season. I worked yesterday, so I didn't get to come out opening morning. But I come to the first public spot where I shot my turkey with my bow, and I was right behind the guys that went there, so I got beat to that spot. But I had this spot that I seen some turkeys on middle of this week or something. I was hoping that they were still here, and there's a couple of them because they've gobbled, and one's out really close earlier, and there's some that were a little bit further off. So I will do another interview when the sun comes up a little bit, but catch you guys in. Alright guys, well, this ain't gonna be a very great video, but I got one. I come down in this ravine to try and get them. I'll show you up here. But they roost right above me, right here. And this field, the person who does the public owns it, but the field is not public. So I had to call them off of it, which was tough because they pitched down into it and there's a fence in the way. So I sat down here in this ravine, calling. Nothing. They gobbled, but they wouldn't break from their hens. Then they kind of went silent. And I knew they were kind of getting further away, so I come up here, come up this hill, and watch out across the field as I come up. And over there, kind of goes down. And right as I hit those trees, they were on the other side. There's kind of a point. They were right on that point. There's two side by side. Luckily, one went left, one went right. The one I shot is the one that went right and hit him. And he kind of fell down the hill because you can see it's real hilly. But luckily, he got stuck on a tree. And yeah, got him. It's a pretty cool spot. I'll do an interview here because this spot's pretty cool. But it is a long beard, which there was 3 of them total, I'm pretty sure. Just bought this choke yesterday for this new shotgun I got. Stick this in my pocket. It's a TriStar Viper Max. Really, it's a pretty sweet gun. I got a Avian X turkey choke on the end of it here. And you'll probably see the shotgun again because my brother, I think, is coming up this weekend, and he'll probably use this. But anyways, here's the bird. Pretty bird. Real pretty bird. But he's got, I don't know, 10, let's see, probably a 10, 11-inch beard, I'd say. But best part about him, look at these hooks. He's got some freaking hooks. Look at that one there. That one is every bit an inch and a quarter. This one's a little bit shorter, but God, that one's long. That's rare to see on a Nebraska bird up in the hills like this, because they get ground down in the rocks and the sand and stuff. But here, let's hold him up there. Here's his beard. I mean, it's 9-10 inches or so. God, he's got some hooks. But alright, I'll catch up with you guys when I get back to the car. Alright guys, well hopefully this looks somewhat decent on the camera. But I kind of did a little interview just after I got him. But to do a little bit more explaining, I went back in there to a good open spot, and I thought, well, I was hoping they would come back in and or come to the call, and I was set up where there was kind of a hill in front of me where they would have had to peek over that hill, and by then they'd have been in shotgun range. But they didn't, and I ended up hearing that they flew down in the private part of this public, which the field, the pastures are public, the field's not. So I decided to just kind of go after them, and I was going down through the bottom. I dropped back, call in the bottom, and then go back to the camera and the gun on the edge of the field, hoping to get them
to cross the fence to come look for the hen. They never did, so I worked kind of down the valley, which you guys will see parts of that, because I just kind of left the camera running. But I went down there, set up in a good spot. I thought they'd come right down the hill, right into the opening, right down into the green grass, which you'll see that on the camera a little bit. I ended up not doing that, so I went up the hill to the field to look and see where they were. I noticed they weren't in the field, so I knew they had to be on the public then. So I just kind of worked right down the fence row and ended up coming down kind of around a pine tree, and there was kind of a bottom, and it went up to a point that the turkeys pretty much had to fly off of to get off of, because it was just straight drop off. And I ended up shooting him before they spooked too much. And I explained the gun a little bit. Just got this, I don't remember, a couple days ago I think, or something like that. And just got the choke last night. Didn't even get to pattern it with the turkey loads and that, but I shot it the other day with a different choke and it did okay. But it's a Avian X Crusher, I think, is what I went with. And I bought some sights to put on it, but didn't get to put them on because that was last night and I didn't get to sight them in. But still got a couple tags to fill. Not me myself, I'm tagged out. But my fiance, I'm gonna bring her out, try and get her first bird, and then my brother, which I think you guys have seen him on the channel before, or yeah, just in my last turkey video. I'm gonna try and get him his first one this next weekend on my birthday, or my birthday weekend, I suppose. So it's kind of a birthday bird because my birthday's next Friday. So, but I originally come to, I think I said this in an interview earlier, but I went to that public this morning, and there was a truck that got there, I mean, just right before me. I seen their taillights and followed them the whole way from town, and they just beat me there. So I come up here and just sat in the car because it was early, 5:40, 5:30, something like that. And I heard one gobble, so then I started getting around, and then as you'll hear in the video, there was 3 of them. There was 3 longbeards, I think, at least, that I could see. And then I think across the river there was some too, because there was some further off. And I think there was even some further off to the east, kind of northeast over there. But these ones they roost on the public, but they fly right down to the private part of it. But overall, it was a good morning. I think this is my biggest bird to date, going off the hooks and that. Haven't measured the beard, but just looking at the hooks, I can tell they're probably my biggest. I'll show them again here. Ugh. Let's see. There's the long one, and there's the shorter one of the two. I mean, you could just tell that one's got some length there. But I will catch you guys hopefully end of the week in another video or two. Thanks for watching.